Hello everyone and welcome to Tower Defense Simulator Battlefront or whatever. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown with mild editing because, well, A, people keep asking me to get this video out soon, and B, I don't feel like editing more. I recommend using Golden Scout for this. It's just easy because he's fast. You can use Gladiator if you want for whatever reason. I recommend Golden Scout. If you don't have that, well, good luck. So first step, this is just what I do, and everything that you need to do to figure out the code to activate hard mode will be shown in this video. Any other tips will, any other hints or secrets or whatever that you find probably don't matter. Like, there's certain notes which you'll understand later that you don't need. So first step is to run over to this base here, and that's where you spawn in the beginning of the game. You want to jump through here and you see this keypad, and keep notes, whether that's having a piece of paper next to you or I just type in chat: white, blue, red, green. That is our color code. Now we need to find those notes. The thing is, those notes only spawn, well, they spawn, but you can't read them. They don't have any numbers on them until after the first wave. Now, here is one location. There's 5. I will throw up a map on the screen right now in editing of where the note locations are and what colors they are. The colors do not change. The colors are always in the same spot. The notes are always in the same spot, and the colors on the notes are always the same, but the numbers on the notes themselves are different. That's why we have to run around here, otherwise that'd be way too overpowered and easy. But run around. It's easier if you start on wave 1, then you have extra time. And also, if you do what I did and write blue, remember if it's blue and not black, because there is blue and there is black. So yeah, on the windmill there, you have to zoom out on the windmill. Was white, blue is in that corner. It's really hard to see, but at least they made it brighter so it's easier to see. 6 is red, and green, I'm not walking all the way back there, so I'm just gonna menu. Also, if you upgrade Golden Scout, he gets like slightly faster by like 1 speed, however much that is. Here is the green number on these crates back here too, and I don't need any more numbers, but just as a showcase in case people missed the map, on the docks right over there, or on the containers over there, is the yellow code, and behind that, whatever that thing is excuse me, the orange code. Now, the important thing, I just wasted all of my money. We need a max level sniper, and I am too poor to afford it. Now, we also need to not die, so you want to get into a team with competent people, but honestly, that might be the hardest part of this, or at least one of the hardest parts. You need max sniper. Do not use hunter. I don't think hunter will work. You need sniper. And these light poles here, shoot them. These will turn off when you shoot them. If you're having trouble, like if you shoot it and it doesn't turn off, which you will see me shooting eventually, make sure the white things, like the lights themselves, your cursor is on there, or your crosshairs or whatever, yeah, like that. Either right in the middle on that pole, or on like the lights themselves. Maybe it's the middle. I thought it was the lights themselves, but apparently not. You shoot that, and then you take your incredibly slow walk speed sniper and you walk down here, and there's 4 down here. The confusing thing, you only need to shoot these 4. You need to make sure they turn off. Maybe. These ones are annoying. Yeah, see, I had to shoot the lights on that. Alright. It's kind of weird. I wish they'd make the hitboxes on these bigger. Dude! There we go. And I want to show you one thing before I reset. This light, make sure you get this light. It's usually hidden behind this thing, and it's kind of hard to see. Most people miss this one and this one specifically. But once you make sure you do that, then you can respawn. I like doing those, then I can just respawn, come over here. And these lights, you do the same thing to them. Alright, there you go. And now, that should make these things turn. Essentially, it reroutes the power from the generators to these. This is not how windmills work, but don't worry about it, alright? And that will... I need my graphics quality up. I have my graphics quality down because of lag. A number will appear, the creature. And this is why you want Golden Scout. Because it's hard to make that jump, and it's annoying to get on these containers. There we go. Alright, 9635. It should say activated 8 digits. If it doesn't, then you typed in the code wrong. I don't know what to tell you. 9635. And I like to number mine, or mark it, so that's WC for win code. I do color code, or NC for note code. And my color code is 5762. Alrighty, now I'm going to go back to Golden Scout for a minute. Pardon me if I sound weird, because I'm sick at the moment. I have stayed up way too late doing this event, and that might be partial fact of why I'm sick, but at least I beat normal mode. Now, if you go down to the first thing, you spawn here, right here, there's this compass. I recommend taking a picture of it if you can't memorize it. But S1 and A1. S stands for sticky notes, or the notes that we found, or as I label it, the color code. So S1, S2, S3, S4, but there's also these A's. The A stands for alter, which is, I'm accidentally typing, oops, stands for the alter over there, which I will get to in a second. That's where the red note was. And you have to open that, which I will show you how in a minute. But you take the result of the alter codes, which I will show you how to get later, and you do sticky note, the first letter of the sticky note, which would be 5, and then the alter, which we don't have yet, and the sticky note 2, and then the alter 2, and the sticky note 3, and so forth until that's done. But this is where that is, if you ever forget. That does not change. This stays the same through everything. This does not change. So if you memorize it, you do not need to look at it every game. Now, I need more money. Now, you also have to make sure you don't die. If you die, you have to go through this whole thing again, which makes it really annoying, especially because Wave 11 is, well, hard. Really, Wave 11, you just have to not lure enemies to the base, but people here, like, they lose IQ on Wave 11, like, instant negative 50 IQ for whatever reason. Alright, it is Wave 9, I should have enough money. This time, we want Freezer, yes, the guy who I don't think anyone uses at all. There's actually a thing where if you press Shift, N, and M, you will throw a snowball at where your cursor is holding. The problem is you cannot, I repeat, you cannot do this on mobile. You cannot throw a snowball. That is annoying. But you can do it. If someone activates the alter, then it activates it for everyone. So everyone can, oh no. So everyone can look at it, including mobile players. So you can still activate hard mode on mobile. I have done it, and I will show proof. There's proof. You can activate hard mode there on mobile, but if no one opens this, well, you're out of luck. Most people do, though, in lobbies. I've had to do, honestly, more in this lobby, which I'm thankful for because I have to do a video. Now, the annoying thing, so how you activate the altar is you have to get freezer. I think you need max, but I don't know for sure. And you need to throw a snowball at the altar after wave 10. Now, if I throw it here, you can throw it like around walls or from like very far away. You'll see in a minute. No! Stupid frost brewers. Okay, well. Alright. There. You see, it'll give you an X when you throw it. You just have to throw as many snowballs at it as you can, which is why I'd like just like sitting back here. I gotta go to this side so I can see it. And you can literally throw it across this gap, or if you get like on that side of the wall, enemies won't aggro to you, and you can just like throw it super far across, or you can throw it like around the wall. But pretty much you throw. It's pretty much gambling until the altar opens. Problem is, freezer is so ungodly slow. It's just, bro. Holding. You do this until that happens, and then you mark 2. Alright. 3 is 3 times. I'm gonna take screenshots. That was 3 times 1, and I have the other 2. Y'all are gonna get to see my desktop. RIP. That's open now. You don't need freezer to see it. You can be Golden Scout. Thank the Lord. And try not to die. Well, I'll show you guys how to do the code, but I'm not gonna show you that it works. I'll just show you a picture of me doing it. So basically, I need to copy this stuff, and we need essentially a notes. Let me get notes up. So what? Ignore that. Ignore that. Okay, these are the notes we have. So, what you want is take your win code, or that's what I have marked here, and these equations, do not solve them. Like 4 minus 4, this does not mean 0. What this, do I not have 1? Oh my gosh, I don't have 1. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna use an example. Okay, this is an example, and I'm just going to use the same win code and stuff I have. You take this. This is where it gets really, really confusing. So stay with me for a second. So, what we want to do is we want to take, see this I. These are Roman numerals, by the way, if you didn't know. These help organize it, essentially. So, these Roman numerals stand for the next code, which is going to be your altar code. And that is, this 3 minus 2 doesn't actually mean 3 minus 2. The answer to this is not 1. The answer to this is actually, you take your win code, the third digit in the win code, which in this case is 3, minus the second digit, which is 6. So 3 minus 6 is, well, 3. And here, 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 5 for the win code, because it's 5 times itself, or times... Oh no, 5... Nope, I messed that up. See, this is where it gets confusing. You take 5... times 1, which is 9. Now 5 times 9 is way more than, well, 9. It's more, you know, it's 40, yeah. If anything goes above 9, it rounds to 9. And if it goes below 0, it rounds to 0. And then we take 2, so 2, this, to this, to itself's power, which is 6, is well above 10, so that rounds to 9. And then 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is above, so it is 9. You will frequently get mainly like 9s and 0s here for the code. So your alter code is 3999. That's normal. It still works. And then you take your color code. Well, if you remember the compass I showed you earlier where it was like S1, A1, S2, A2, that's your sticky note code, or your color code. We'll do sticky code to make it easier. And your alter code. So, your final answer would be, first number is sticky note 5, first of the alter 3, second of the sticky note 7, second of the alter 9, sticky alter, sticky alter. And this, let me make sure I did that right. 5, 3, 7, 9, 6, 9, 2, 9. Yeah. I have a tendency to screw this up. So if this doesn't work, check your math, make sure you did everything right, make sure you did these things right. And make sure you use the right code, the win code, instead of changing the color code. This does not change. And it only matters the 4 colors that were on the keypad is your color code. The rest of the numbers don't matter. Just ignore them. Or the rest of the sticky notes, just ignore them. They don't matter. All that matters was the sticky notes, or the colors that were on the keypad. Those sticky notes are the numbers you need for that. And then make sure they're in the same order. And then take your alter equations, turn them into these numbers. That's your alter code. And then fuse these together, staggering them, and then you get your final code. You put that in, and boom, you activated hard mode. Then you actually have to beat hard mode, which they just made it much harder. Firm, why'd you do that? FRM, don't even get me started. Anyway, that is how you do hard mode. I can put up proof of me activating it at least once. I haven't taken pictures after that. And I did it on mobile, so this is possible on mobile. It's just slightly more annoying and especially harder to beat the boss, but possible nonetheless. So there you go. Ignore my messy desktop, and I'm gonna probably do a more polished video soon, so good luck. I get to edit this now.